We're off on the road to Rhode Island. We're having the time of our lives. Take it, dog. We're quite a pair of partners, just like Thelma and Louise. Except you're not 6 feet tall.
Yes, and your breasts don't reach your knees.
Give it time. We're off on the road.
Hey fans, people of the interwebs, it's me, SG1, back for another Star Trek the Official Starships Collection review, and this time we're doing the U.S.S. Rhode Island NCC-72701 at Nova class. And as per the usual, we're getting the ship itself, the magazine, and the ship itself, but more on that in a little while. So we'll get cracking on with this bad boy. Specification, registry NCC-72701, class Nova, on operation 25th century. Length 221.74 meters, crew 80, top speed 8, warp 8, weaponry type 10B phasers, photon torpedoes, Captain Harry Kim. And we get a beautiful CG render of the ship itself right there. That is really nice. I like that a lot. I quite like the Nova class. It's quite a good design. The Rhode Island was almost identical to the Nova class vessels such as the U.S.S. Equinox NCC-72381 in the regular universe. In this universe, the Rhode Island featured a different design of warp nacelles, escape pods, although the biggest change was seen in the front cap of the nose section had been filled in. And we got a nice aft section view of it there, and various images taken from Endgame, which it appears. In an alternate timeline, Voyager made it back to 16 years later than it did in the Prime universe. These extra years cost the crew dearly. Among the 22 extra casualties was 7 of 9 who died in Chakotay's arms, who became her husband, and was never the same after her death. He died shortly after reaching Earth. Tuvok suffered greatly as he contracted a degenerative neurological disease that eventually forced him to spend the rest of his days in a mental hospital. Not like on Picard's aromatic syndrome. And we get the tech specs there. Really nice, really nice, really nice. It was likely that many of the Rhode Island internal systems remain the same location as they are in the Nova class vessels from the Prime universe. This would mean it with navigational deflector would cross decks 6 and 7. A vertical warp core ran between decks 5 and 8. Rhode Island had the means to make the much larger Negvar warships retreat, indicating that it was perhaps equipped with advanced armaments developed from Borg technology. Artificial Doctor Light Nova class vessel in the regular universe, from which it was based, it was probable that the Rhode Island was equipped with the EMH as well. Harry Kim was born in 2349, which would have made him 55 years old in 2404. When he was commander of the Rhode Island, Kate Mulgrew stated that an interview with Admiral Janeway was 76 during the events that unfolded in Endgame. The Rhode Island is named after the American state, according to Larry Nemec, the Star Trek writer and aficionado. The name was chosen as an in-joke. Harry Kim gets captain of his own ship, but it's still only named after the smallest state in the United States. I thought New Jersey was the smallest state. But anyway, and then we've got design in the Rhode Island. We've got a beautiful CG render of the ship there. I believe that's the one on the front cover. Yes, it is. Really nice, really nice, really nice. Then we've got some designs of it there, so it looks like it's going to be a different vessel. It kind of, from that design, it kind of looks like a squat version of a Sovereign class. You know, like a really compact version. It's really cool, actually. The illustrator Tim Eales sketched out the possible look of Harry Kim's ship, but it was never used, and Rob Busher never saw it. Shame, really, because that looks really cool. I look at Unimatrix Zero, and that's a bit weird. But anyway, we get a look at the episode Unimatrix Zero. Not a bad episode. There are better ones. the Borg having dreams of being, themselves. They're a fucking Borg, man. So Tuvok and B'Elanna get assimilated, and so does Janeway, making them, along with Picard and Seven of Nine, the only members of regular Star Trek crews to get assimilated. But they've stayed themselves. It's kind of, it works for Picard because he was designed to be a liaison between Borg and the Federation, and they needed, an individual. Yeah, a bit lacklustre with this magazine, but the info on the ship's pretty good. First appearance, Endgame, and it was designed by Rob Bonshoon. Trivia Vaughn Armstrong, who played Klingon Korath in Star Trek Voyager Endgame, is perhaps the best known Star Trek audience portraying Vice Admiral Maxwell Forrest, in Star Trek Enterprise. In fact, Armstrong has played 12 separate characters over 4 Star Trek series. He has taken the roles of a Romulan, a Borg, a Vidian, a Krasatan, a Hirogen, 2 Cardassians, 3 Klingons, and 2 humans. 2 humans? Really? Oh, if you count Maxwell Forrest and Maximilian Forrest. Harry Kim, actor Garrett Wang, normally wore a gold uniform, but in Endgame donned the red uniform, Command Division, when he played a future version of himself as captain of the Rhode Island. Wang also wore a blue uniform in the episode Arthur, making him the 3rd Voyager cast member after Robert Picardo, Robert Duncan McNeil, to wear all 3 department colours. Lieutenant Reginald Barclay, played by Dwight Schultz, appeared in the 6th time Star Trek Voyager Endgame. He appeared only in 5 episodes of The Next Generation. Yeah, so I'm getting a nice top view on the back there. Now, onto the ship itself. And before everything falls down, stay. Onto the ship itself, and it is really nice, really nice. They've done well with this one. I really, really like it a lot. But I always like Federation ships anyway. This is, compared to the last one, you can see just how much the design in Starfleet has altered over the years. You've got New Orleans class, which is actually bigger, and then we've got a Nova class. So just show you the design. You can stay there, but yeah, really nice. I love the deflector dish there. It'd be nice to have blue plastic in there, but you can't have everything. The nacelles, I've got clear plastic in them, but this camera isn't going to focus because this is my phone. I've had a few complaints about my camera, but I'm using my phone. It's a Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge. It seems to work fine for the moment, but it doesn't quite like to focus in. I might have to just try and adjust it a bit, but it does the job. Picks up some really nice detail, some really nice detail in this. I just love the design, but I can't bring myself to like this one or the Equinox variant. I don't know which one's best, because this is a instead of being a remold, they've actually just repurposed the model. Unlike what they did with the Saratoga and the Reliant, because the Saratoga is slightly bigger. This, it seems, is the same ship, same moulding. So here's a visual comparison. Now, one thing I am annoyed at with this one, this is the Equinox. It's got different nacelles. That's not what I'm annoyed at. The difference is the nacelles are wider and they've got these extra fins on the top. I think they're designed for atmospheric flight, whereas the Rhode Island hasn't got them, and the nacelles are more streamlined, which makes sense because it's so much far into the future. But other than that, I think pretty much the same. There's quite a lot of differences on it. Look, you can tell on the underside there, that's been painted in, and they haven't painted in that one, but like I say, it doesn't matter, it's quite cool. They've added extra, these extra panels in there on the Equinox. They're not there on this one. The one thing, like I said, the one thing that really annoys me is the registry number on the saucer there. Come on, focus, bastard thing. Are you going to focus? No. Why won't you focus? I don't understand. But anyway, that's in the correct font, whereas the Equinox isn't in the correct font, and it's in the wrong place. I didn't notice that until I got this one. But, that's the difference between the Equinox saucer and the Rhode Island saucer. Yeah, you got the torpedo launchers in the saucer section, which is weird for a Federation ship. Yeah, it's just overall like oh wait a minute. They've remoulded the one thing they have remoulded is the dorsal connector spine there. It's all different detail on it to this one, and the colour, obviously the colour's different, but other than that, it's the same. Oh no, wait, no. As I'm looking at it, I'm getting more. I'm seeing more variations on it, whereas this one's got no shield grid lines across there, whereas this one has, and the whatever this section is at the back here, it's more of a cross section, whereas this is more of a the middle section crosses at the back there. But like I said, I'm just trying to think. Oh yeah, the bridge is more set in. It's got more indentation in there, whereas this one's more sticking out. But other than that, like I say, it's basically the same model that they've used, and they've just added different details here and there. But then that works for a variant. Oh, and the shuttle bay is smaller on this one than it is on this one. But you can see the nacelles lit up on that one, which is quite nice. I don't know if it's going to pick out on this one. No. Oh yeah, there a little bit. But I am really impressed with this one. Like I say, it's nice to get a variant of a ship. I'm still waiting for the fucking Bozeman, which would be nice. And the Constitution class Defiant, which would be really cool if they give us that and made it glow in the dark. That'd be so cool. So yeah. But overall, really nice. I really enjoy it. Like I say, they do look great together, as variants go. But just a shame that the decals on this one are wrong. It's the wrong font. But they've got the right font on the nacelles, which is. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about this one. But really like it. I really do like it. Somebody pointed out it's like if Voyager and the Enterprise E had a baby, you'd get the Nova class, which I can't deny. Yeah, that is it. It's got elements of Voyager in there, but it's also got elements of the Enterprise E as well, which is really cool. Really like this one a lot. The detail in it is great. The nacelles are good. The register numbers are good. All the fonts correct. The panel lines, the detail, the red pinstriping all over is really nice as well. Around the phaser banks and stuff, they're just like warning labels and stuff. The deflector dish at the front's been nicely picked out. But overall, a really nice model. If you're cherry picking, please pick this bad boy up. If you're a Voyager fan, you've got to have this in your collection. If you're just a fan of Federation ships, get this one. And if you're just like a fan of cool spaceships anyway, get this one as well. But yeah, this is really cool. So yeah, that's you get the stand, and it says on the bottom, U.S.S. Rhode Island NCC-72701. And the stand's come off. I was trying to avoid that. And it just connects to the stand thus, and looks pretty fucking cool, if you ask me. I really do like it a lot. As you can tell, I'm gushing. But it really does stand well next to the Equinox, or the Equinox as they call it in the episode. And as you know, you've seen it already. I had to use the Rhode Island song from Family Guy because, what other songs mention Rhode Island? I thought, mix it up a bit, and it's always nice to mix the intros up somewhat as well. So that's me. That's the U.S.S. Rhode Island. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're feeling generous, please hit my Patreon. That would be so cool. And I will put it in the description this time. I keep forgetting. But yeah, that would be so cool if you can just, give whatever you want. I'm not begging, but anything would be helped to make this channel bigger, better, and because it all benefits you, because you're the ones that watch my videos. So also as well, hit that notification bell to tell you when I've got new videos and new content on my channel. And that's everything. I'll see you all in the Delta Quadrant. Bye for now.